Alright, a little update for you guys. I redid all the power lines. They used to go from the coal over here. They used to go from coal over and up. I just took them all down and restrung them up along these belts, just so it's all in one spot. I don't have belts in one area and lines in another area, just to stay more organized. I also moved the radars over there, and you can see with the radars, they've been slowly unveiling the map. You can see there's another nest over here that we didn't know about before. And you can see the bottom edge of this pollution over here. So that we have a ways to go in this before we start disturbing them. But I am going to put down some of these turrets, just in case. I have no ammo. Get all my ammo. Okay, so the other thing I've been working on off camera is I have been slowly expanding. Oh, we can take these too. These aren't useful here anymore. I've been slowly expanding the copper ore deposit mining situation. I am always in need of miners, so I'll just make all these too. So this has a lot more. This is what I'm gonna try to make the iron ore deposit look more like this. Or now it's just simple. The only problem with this is it's all bottlenecked by this central belt, but that's okay for now because we are so early that it doesn't have to be super efficient, and we are just chilling. This isn't a how-to. And once again, I am out of belts, so actually let's make I want to make a belt assembly real quick. Let me just gather up some materials and I'll show you how I do that. Actually, I've just realized that I need copper plates to create an assembly machine for the electronic circuits. And we took down our furnaces that were creating copper plates, so we have to fix this first real quick. So we'll start with just 4. It's gonna be the same layout as our iron. I don't know why I made it so far away. We're actually gonna move this closer, just so we don't have to run power lines this far down, because that's annoying. And then also the next technology we're going to work on we're going to do electronics, because that leads us to the advanced power lines. So we can have large ones that span a lot further between power lines. All right, we're back over here. We're going to put down our 4 furnaces. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot about the coal. Scratch that. Let's bring this back down there. Alright, so we're back, and the plan for this one is the same as over here. We're gonna bring the copper ore down, mix the coal onto the same belts so that when we run it down to the furnaces, it pulls copper and coal. I've already split off the coal over here, so now we're just going to take this underneath. Actually, let's do coal underneath again. So we are going to split this. We're gonna take this over here, over here. How many per side do we need? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 counting the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're gonna bring these down. Right here and right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, actually over here. Over here. All right. And then we're gonna go underneath here. over here. Then we want another splitter right there. And then we should be good. We just have to clear out this. Like that. Okay, then we're good. So now, just run this down. Lay out our furnace. And see if we did the math right. And that looks good. So we'll do that. Oh, yeah, already done. And then, so I'm just gonna run this down a few, and then I will bring you back. Okay, welcome back. Here we are. We have an iron plate assembly and a copper plate smelting setup. So, some of the top two items that I have to keep making in my inventory, and it's the most annoying thing to wait on, are transport belts and inserters. So for the inserters, we need one iron plate, one gear, and one circuit. We'll set up that assembly later down the line. That's a little more complicated because we need an assembly for both iron gear, wheel, and circuit first. For the transport belt though, we just need one iron plate and one iron gear wheel, so that'll be a little easier. So I already have one assembler. Let me make one more. And what we're going to do, instead of using a splitter, I'm just using one arm, so I don't take that much out of the line here. I don't want to split the line in half, I just want to take a few iron bars here and there. So what we're going to do, just bring this out. I'm going to put this assembly machine right here. It needs power, so it has to be in the blue. We'll do that there. We'll set this to iron gear wheels. And it should start going. If I wanted to make this faster, I could add another inserter here. And then, so then we have the iron gear wheels. We want to bring them out over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, one is fine. One output is fine. So now we have the gear wheels. And then for the belts, we need one plate and then a gear wheel. So we're gonna repeat this setup again. We're gonna go over here, take some more iron plates. Then we're gonna have another assembly right here. We're gonna bring these in, bring these cogs down, and instead we're gonna put them in like that, and we're gonna select transport belt. And then I'm just gonna sit here for a second and see if the input ratios are even enough, which they, oh, it's full. They seem to be. We're not waiting on one more than the other. Yeah, okay. So then we're going to run this down. We'll try one output inserter at first, just to see. Let's see if it catches up. 2, 3. Okay, so this number is slowly going up, so eventually it will get full. So we're going to add another output. There we go. And then now this number should not go up. And actually with these, for now, we're just gonna drop them into a box. Because I don't want to do anything with them yet. Eventually we'll have an entire belt line just with belts, but for now this is just so I can come over and grab them quick. They're constantly making, so I don't have to take up my inventory crafting spot. Okay, so let's get back on track here. Electronics, we need more red science, so we'll just make a couple of these by hand. And then for this we need red and blue. Okay. We can build in another science, another lab just to speed up the process here. I also put an electric mining drill over here, pumping out stone, so we always have stone going. We don't need a whole setup because we don't use that much stone, unless we were making a ton of walls, which we don't need to do yet. We don't really need that much stone. Looking at the map here, I guess we could run... I'm kind of looking for the next ore, the next material deposits. We could run a wall down here, but we don't really need to. The enemies aren't hard enough yet that we need to. So we'll probably do that later, but for now, this is fine. Okay, so we'll get that going. And then, so the main thing that we need to focus on is automating the science packs. And to automate these, to make these, we need copper plate and iron gear wheel. I made a little assembler for iron gear wheel over here. And you see how, actually, I've noticed just here, this belt is empty. So we might need more inserters pulling bar plates off of this. And then the next thing we're gonna make an iron gear wheel assembly, a whole belt of them soon. So this isn't a huge deal. This is just so I don't have to make these things because they're so annoying to make in my inventory. All right, I'm gonna drop these science packs off, and then we will. I guess we'll just start the gear wheels. Double check here, make sure we're not encroaching on any nests. There's one down here that we've seen already. It looks like there's one over here. It's hard to say, but I don't know what else that would be. So we are getting close on this edge, and this we have no idea what's over here. So let's just, I guess we have to assume that there's aliens over there. So with that in mind, I'm going to set up a couple turrets real quick. We'll set one up like right here. There's that. Repair him real quick. So the aliens will attack the first thing they come into contact with. So I guess I should put one right here. I don't want all of them. Low on ammo. And we'll put one more up here. Alright. Make all this ammo because you never want to not have ammo on us. Just in case. Come by, grab the stone. Okay, so the next thing we should work on is the iron gear wheel. Alright. You can see how this isn't the most efficient setup because we have gears building up, and they're like starting to backlog over here, and then that's also backlogging the iron bars, iron plates, and then yeah. And then these belts are being restricted by this inserter. It's just as fast as this inserter can go. But we're good on those for now, so it's not a huge deal. That's just so they're always being made in the background. So I'm gonna leave a little space here in case I want to mess with this later, the iron bar smelter. But for now, let's go down here. Let's grab a splitter. We'll take a split off of the iron bars, and then similar to up here, but we're gonna make it on a larger scale. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these. What am I missing on this? I'm missing copper bars? Copper plates? No. Oh, iron plates. Alright, so I'll make probably 10 of these. And then what we'll do is we'll run this straight line down. We'll have insert coming off here. Do we have any? No. Okay.